trails make Anchorage special. Trails make Anchorage livable. And of course, the trails are all things to all people. I mean, any conversation of 100 people will get you 100 answers. But the trails are very important to Anchorage.
The Trails Initiative is many things to a lot of different people and organizations. To me, the Trails Initiative is how we get people healthier, more active, outside and on our trail system so that they are able to maintain a healthy weight, so that they're outdoors and they feel healthier. That's what the Trails Initiative is to me.
The Anchorage Park Foundation is 10 years old, and we improve parks and trails with public support, private support, basically all the support we can muster to get projects into the ground. And the trails are significant assets for Anchorage that people feel really connected to.
You know, I think it's easy to talk about how beautiful Alaska is and the natural beauty of Anchorage too. But I think that people kind of wonder what you do up here, you know, like it's so cold, it's so dark, and they don't realize that we have these awesome trails, that there's a lot you can do at, like I said, any season to kind of experience Anchorage from within.
Another important thing about the Trails Initiative is how it improves the economy for Anchorage. Trails are a huge economic driver for a lot of different reasons. And I think that small businesses and large companies will find benefit from having a healthier workforce, and trails directly relate to a healthier workforce.
I mean, I think we know intuitively that the trail system is important to invest in. It's an important asset for Anchorage. What's exciting is when the business community embraces the Trails Initiative, knowing that investing in the trails enhances the economy of Anchorage. I think at the Anchorage Park Foundation, we've seen that working in the trail system, volunteering in the trail system, really connect people to these amazing assets that we have. And so if you can get a volunteer engaged in a park or trail project, you have them for life. They own the trail system, and they want to invest in it in different ways.
To have an outdoor outlet, to know that there's this whole trail system that people can access during the winter is amazing, and it gets them out and it gets movement, and people just feel better when they're moving. Check out salmon, just hanging out.
Check out salmon.
Not many people can do that.
No, right in the middle of the city, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
There might be a moose hanging out, we just can't see it.
When we know that Anchorage has an incredible asset like the trail system, we know it is attracting people to come and live here. And I think that the trail system helps Anchorage attract and retain talented employees to come and live in this beautiful city.
Part of what drew me to living in Alaska versus back down in California is life can be a challenge here. You know, I'm not saying there aren't challenges in other states, but it's much easier to get up in the morning and think that like just getting to work, that's going to be an adventure, that's going to be fun. And so, you know, trying to squeeze that little bit out of the day, where even if you got a day where you got to, you know, work and you got kids and you got stuff that you got to go get done, you know, to have that part of your day where you can say, this is my part of the day where I'm going to get from point A to point B in a really fun way, and I'm going to get to see some beautiful things, and to take that moment for yourself, that's nice. There's some days where you're like, I don't want to face it, and there's other days where you're like, that's what I want to do, even though it's wet or it's cold or it's snowing. You know, that's the fun part. I think that the trail system is an asset for Anchorage. It really allows for Anchorage to market itself and for the areas around it to improve from that resource. But it also makes people happier, you know, and that's really, I think, so much a part of the unquantifiable benefit that it needs to be remembered and it needs to be put foremost in everyone's mind when we're investing in this system. And it just makes this a great place to live.
Anchorage is really proud of its trail system. Every time we do a poll, we find out that people love it. They think it's great. They think that it makes Anchorage a great place to live, work, and play.
It's our responsibility to invest in safe infrastructure, whether that's wayfinding or asphalt or things that help improve the safety. And that's why it's important that government's involved, citizens are involved, businesses are involved. All of these elements have to be involved in order to have a healthy trail system.
So there's more to be done with the infrastructure, even as we celebrate how the trails enhance our lives. We can do more. We can make it better.
Are you gonna use the trails?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow? You
Hopefully.
going running tomorrow?
Yeah.